this is Renee from Let's Talk Television. I haven't done really any of these kinds of videos for the blog. I did some YouTube videos a few years back, but I thought I might come in and maybe give a couple reviews of some shows I've been watching that I have not written about on the website. I recently ran into a app to watch some shows I was unable to because I was traveling. Let's put it that way. But I just find it interesting. Okay, we'll start with one that I was dying to watch. I saw it last year, thanks to the place where I was staying. And I saw all the episodes. This is Westworld. And at the time when I saw Westworld, I thought, oh my God, seriously, this is our reality. We're like these big AI dummies. And, you know, they're giving us lives and everything. And they're saying, go and live them and be abused and killed. And then when you die, you start over again. Or when you get beat up, they patch you up and put you back in, you know, like as if you're going to a hospital or a rehab or, you know, the place with the white coats. They just put you back in the world. And that's kind of how I was seeing it, because it seemed very kind of Dollhouse-like. If you saw Dollhouse years ago with Eliza Dushku. Anyways, so I had enjoyed it, right? So I got this app, and that's like the first show that I checked out. And I was so excited to sit down and watch it. And you know what? My way of thinking must have changed a little bit. And even though I still believe in the part about, seems like he got really close. I'm in my van. Sorry. It seems as though the way that I watched it is a little different now. I was expecting to be so happy and excited to see it, and instead I immediately started judging things, and totally ruined it for me. I think I didn't even finish the first episode because part of the, you know, because I'd already seen it, I was kind of like overlaying what I remembered before. And so that affected the way that I saw it. I saw it as very violent, kind of disgusting. And so I couldn't watch it anymore. It's weird in a way. I mean, we change over time, our thoughts and our desires and what we want. But it affected my viewing. And I want to know if anyone else felt that way. If you've seen Westworld, what are your thoughts? Maybe just because I had aligned it so much with our reality that it was disappointing to realize how maybe their reality and our reality is very undesirable. I don't know. Some people say, oh, it's just TV. Don't worry about it. And it's not a matter of worrying about it, but you need to be a little open to what you're watching. That's what I'm saying when it comes to some of these shows. Okay, and so there was another show that I rushed to see also. I wanted to see the second season of Satisfaction. Not sure what channel that was on. USA. It was on the USA Network a couple of years ago. And I had enjoyed it. It has my birthday twin in it, Blair Redford. I had seen him in Lying Game, and I had enjoyed that. So I had watched Satisfaction basically for him. Hey, I'm just putting it out there. And then so I'm watching it, and it was okay. Actually, what I did is I think I must have rewatched the first season. Because I'm thinking, yeah, because I haven't gotten that far into the second one right now. So I must have started over at a point to where, you know, I remember what was happening. And then I started the second season, and it's just not as appealing. it seemed more focused on the sex than maybe more than relationships. And, you know, again, I think it's just, again, what I remembered about it. I feel like there was something else I'd rather be watching. Let's put it that way. And anyone who hasn't watched it, let me just tell you what it's about. It's about this lady who has a hookup with a, what do you call it? A gigolo? And she feels guilty, but then she just keeps on doing it, basically. Along the way, her husband finds out, and he ends up being a gigolo. Interesting concept. But, you know, and spoiler alert if you haven't seen 1 or 2. Spoiler. Okay. So, like, in season 2 right now, we're into this kind of weird situation where, like, near the end of the first season, this woman showed up, the one who hired him as a gigolo, basically. She hired him as in she's the madam, not like she was with him. I don't know if they were actually ever together. Again, this is from memory, though. So, in the second season, she is, like, getting really needy. The gigolo lady, the madam, she's acting really needy. Like, first of all, she has these people around her who she tells where to go and what to do. That's okay, her business. But in her real life, her husband at the beginning of season 2 went, or at the end of season 1 and the beginning of season 2, had gone over to this couple's house because he found out that the man was somehow involved with his wife. And again, I think it was more that he was working for her. And tried to kill the couple. So we start out at that moment at the beginning of season 2. And he ends up dead. And so she comes in because she's like a cleanup lady to clean up messes as well as being a madam. And helps them by basically manipulating the situation for her benefit. And now as we get further into it, she's like wanting to sex up with the wife, who's like either stupid or overly vulnerable. And the man and the wife are trying to get a divorce, or really they're just separated. They're not really wanting a divorce, I think. They're just experimenting. Anyway, I think, and this is as far as I am right now, okay, that the madam lady, well, she's totally manipulating that, but I feel like she might have even signed his signature on the divorce papers. Because at the last part that I saw, the wife is like, really? He signed these? And she had just talked to him like that day or something. It's like, wouldn't he have told her if he signed the papers? They were trying to have a nice conversation. And so anyway, that's where I am in that one. And I'm going to end right here because we're already at 8 minutes. I'm going to come back with the other one. But it's just really interesting the way they had her being so gung-ho, like, I'm a power woman in the first season. I manipulate people's lives and I make a lot of money doing it. And now she's like really manipulating, but she seems kind of needy. All right. Thanks.